They don't want to work. It's the same reason they left the royal family. They only wanted to wear the crown jewels. They didn't actually want to toil away at the ribbon cutting ceremonies. And the same problem plagued them and their new employers once they got here stateside. The fact that she couldn't even make 12 episodes without complaining is absolutely pathetic, right? 12 episodes, I do that in 2 weeks. What is she complaining about?
I wish I had been involved in the Meghan and Harry leave Spotify negotiation. The grifters. That's the podcast we should have launched with them. I got to get drunk one night and tell the story of the Zoom I had with Harry to try to help him with a podcast idea.
Do it.
It's one of my best stories.
Problem is, once you have an actual job as opposed to a stupid lifestyle website that nobody looks at, or I don't even know what Harry's ever done, it actually requires some effort, some elbow grease. You have to prepare. And the biggest offense I heard about in the revelations about this podcast that failed was the fact that she committed a fraud. There are some pieces you put out where you must use a producer to do some of, forgive me, the less important interviews. That's just the way these big pieces go. Not in a podcast that has 2 interviews when you only have to do 12. I'm talking about an in-depth, several long-hour documentary. You might have a producer do a piece or two, an interview or two. You would never misrepresent that you did it. You would never cut your own questions into the interview and try to pawn it off on your audience like it was yours. That's grossly unethical. And if she did that with Spotify's help, Spotify has some answering to do, because that's a fraud on your audience. But that's how lazy she is. And the reason she didn't want to do it herself is because A, she's lazy, right? Number one. But B, she didn't want to talk to the people who weren't important. She only wanted to talk to Mariah Carey and Serena Williams and Taylor Swift, who gave her the middle finger and didn't even respond directly, but had a rep send her back it's a no letter to her. And I guarantee you, Paul, they had the same problem in gearing up for season 2. No one wanted to be with her. She didn't have the cachet she had when she first left the royal family, claiming racism and mental health problems. Now she just had to make it on her own. And their reputations have been so damaged here. All they got was, I'll pass.
Netflix has given the Sussexes an ultimatum: make more content or don't get paid. The streaming service has told the couple they have to come up with another show if they want to receive $60 million in outstanding fees. The Sun is reporting the pair have only been paid half their contract, worth $121 million.